This is a walkthrough and review of room 401 at Comfort Suites Inn in Williamsburg, Virginia. So coming directly to the right of the door, you have a full-length mirror and what I can only describe as extraordinarily loud wallpaper and carpeting. Although the carpeting and wallpaper look very new, it just kind of throws back to a earlier, simpler time. So directly across from the door you have your bathroom, so toilet, sink area right there, nice and bright, large mirror, and you've got two accent lights right there and one up there. There is a intake, but the two switches that we have over here are just for the lights. They do not actually turn on an exhaust fan here. In the bathroom you have your little coffee maker and hairdryer. Coming across here, we're gonna show you the very large, almost egress-less shower. And for those who like hardware, that's your handle, and up here is your shower head. Now this is not tiling. This is more wallpaper, which I dislike seeing wallpaper in bathrooms because they can get very dirty and moldy, but looks okay. Walls are actually not bath fitter style walls. You can see there is actual caulk seams, and this is substantial when pushing on it. It's not giving at all. You have a shower handle there, and up around in the back, I do kind of wish that it was a bowed curtain rod, but it's a large enough shower, so hopefully that will not be a problem. The door is very, very heavy and solid. So coming out by that very large mirror over here, trash can, and you have your mini fridge and microwave and ice bucket. Now it also does appear that you have a mini freezer as well. And there's your fridge. Alright. Coming across into the living quarters area, it gets rid of the tacky wallpaper momentarily. You've got this stand here and a light over there, which I should have turned on to brighten this up a little bit. You've got a two-person couch right there with coffee table. It does pull out into a bed, swinging over this way. Crazy tacky floor. Jacuzzi tub, two-person, and you can see kind of the tiling and ambiance fake plant thing there. Above that you have a singular light and exhaust, and those are all controlled by a little switch over here. One switch does everything. Here you have a table slash TV stand and another mirror and a interesting shaped light. The chair here pulls out, as well as a place for you to stick your computer and do some work without having to be on the more high table over there. You also do have a 4-plug and 2 USB charging, which is nice. They also do have a direct cat line right there. You do get free Wi-Fi as well. Like I said, here is the TV. The dressers and the door over to the left here kind of look like they've seen some better days, but for the price and the size of this, you can't really go wrong. I mean, I'm standing over by the bedroom area now, and that's where we walked in from. So you can get the size of this. Over here you've got two tall bar stool style chairs and table. All the way over here is actually where your closet is. So here, like I said, you can kind of see things are a little worse for wear. Can't tell if that looks like somebody tried getting in there. I don't know why you would have to pry it open. There is no lock on these. They just pull out like that. But in here you've got your extra linens. There is your iron and ironing board. There is no safe in this room, so just be aware of that. If you're going to bring valuables, you will want to make sure that you have alternative means of locking them up. You have a AC unit there, which we'll find out if it keeps the fan on even with the AC off, just for white noise purposes. I'll let you know about that. Out front is actually where this room is situated, so when you walk in the main entrance, it would be on the left-hand side. So we'll see how noisy that gets, especially considering that there is a hotel right across the way from there. But coming across to the side here, you've got your nightstand with your clock over in the corner here. Again, the nightstands have a power plug right in them, which is kind of nice, and you can just reach over and flick a switch instead of having to reach, because I've had places that I've had to do that, and that was not fun. Here you have your king-sized bed, which is difficult to actually film in this area, so let's try it from this side. I will let you know how comfortable this is, and sheets and everything. You've got this pretty big accent wall behind the bed, and over to the other nightstand with, again, a power plug, so you can plug stuff in right overnight and turn things on and off. The phone is located on this side, and you've got this accent wall, which seems to be glass. There's some fingerprints on it, a little weird, but it's nice if you're separating between having people over sleep on this side and then sleep on this side, kind of give you a little privacy. So let's back it up and see if I can get more of this in the shot there. Yep, there you go. So that's your king-size bed. I'll let you know how that is, and we're just going to quickly run over here and turn this light on, see how bright this actually gets. Little decorative artwork there, and me in shadow walking by, and we're going to come all the way back to the front here, because like I said, it is a really, really large suite. So there are other suites that are a little smaller, so you are paying extra for the size, and primarily because of the jacuzzi tub area right here. I kind of like this setup. There are other ones in Williamsburg where the tub is in the same place as the toiletry area. This kind of helps keep that separate, so if the wife wants to soak and I want to be showering or using the restroom, I can. So we will be staying here a total of 5 nights. I will do a follow-up after we stay some time and let you know things I liked, things I didn't like. So far, I like the size of the room and the fact that the air conditioner was on before I even got in here. One of the downfalls that I kind of came across when we first came here, it was like 3:30 and the room was not done yet, and check-in is supposed to be at 3, so that's a little thing to consider, but not a deal breaker. So again, initial walkthrough will follow up after our week here. Alright, as promised, a wrap up after staying 5 days. There are things that we liked and things we didn't like. Few things are a little odd. We'll start over in the bathroom area. Not that the bathroom was bad in any way, shape, or form. Just like I said, I don't particularly care for wallpaper. Like I said, had a nice big mirror. It was water temperature in the entire hotel. The temperature did not stay hot or cold. It kind of shifted a lot, and we're not entirely sure why. We went down to the pool area too, and the pool was extraordinarily warm. Somebody who was there from the day before said the pool was cold, so there seems to be an issue with water consistency of temperature. Not terrible unless you're in the shower and all of a sudden it gets cold or hot on you while you're under the shower head. Not fun. But that's one little thing. Noise-wise, the walls are what you would expect for a hotel. The door itself, when I was doing the original filming, my wife was on the other side of the door. She said she could hear pretty much everything I was saying, so that's something to consider. Don't talk too loud and don't play your TV too loudly. Water temperature also affects the jacuzzi, and the jacuzzi head does not move, so that could be somewhat problematic, and the amount of water that comes out is not as much as I've seen in other places where you can fill the tub fast. Alright, moving right along. Lighting. Lighting is something I want to touch on. It's bright in here because the windows are open in the back. When they're shut, it's really dark because you only have 1, 2, 3, 4 with the nightstands and a light all the way over there. So it gets really dark in here. They need a little more lighting, my personal opinion. Also, we've noticed that the power dims in and out, so that tells me there could be problems with the electricity. Downstairs, maybe I'll insert a picture here, there was actually an electrical outlet close to the continental breakfast area that looked like it shorted. Again, might insert a picture. The bed itself, really comfortable. The thing that the bed is on, it's metallic, so when you get on the edges of the bed, it makes a weird, like, donk sound. It's the best I can explain it. Not terrible. Bed is really comfortable if you can live with that. Last 2 things. Air conditioner. Sadly does not stay constantly on, giving you that fan noise. In fact, I'm going to turn this off so that you can hear me a little better, and hopefully that will cycle itself off there, because apparently it does not. So 2 things with the air conditioner. The one in this room leaked a lot. There was a constant drip out of this. We noticed it once when we stepped on the floor, but this towel, as you can see, towel should not move like this. It is soaked with water, and that is just from leaving it under there last night. Last thing is with the air conditioner, and I know it's a problem with air conditioners. I have to clean mine at home as well, but if you're sensitive to having things like that on your air conditioner, you're going to want to be aware of that. Might not be an issue when you come, because maybe they'll actually clean it. We did come off season. Hopefully the drip will not be a problem. Last thing is the window. These here are decorative. They do not pull over. There's actually a set of ones in the back that you pull over, and that will black everything out. Coming over to the curtain itself here, it's not on a road, but right over there is a golden corral, so that can be a little noisy with traffic. You can see a little bit of the road traffic up there. So again, if you're a light sleeper, that might be something to consider. Last bit with the window, looking down, you probably cannot see it, but there is a seating area down there for smokers. So if you get a lot of them out there, based on where this particular room is, it can come up and it can get sucked in through the air conditioner. Again, not terrible, but just something to be aware of. And I know it sounds like I nitpicked a lot, but overall the room was very nice and I did enjoy our stay here. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the area below. And that's it.